chapter 12, verse 12. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble and keep on praying. Verse of the day on my app, Bible app, is found on Romans chapter 12, verse 12, and it says, "Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble and keep on praying." As I understand it, and what really called my attention and I connected with as I read this verse is the word confident. Be confident, have that confidence in whatever aspect of your life. Can be for the good or for the bad. I will say for the good, for what God wants you to accomplish in life. Be confident, believe in Him that whatever plan that He has for our lives, you will be able to accomplish it. But we have to put on the work, right? And then the word hope. You want to believe, have that hope that it will happen, but you have to keep working on it, right? With hope. Keep on praying. Keep on praying. Pray. Keep on praying. So I want you to read that verse. And if you are not a Christian, I am very, very sorry for you. Hello, everybody. Has been a while. I feel like has been a while because my last live stream, I think here was last week sometime when I was exercising, and I am back. So let me tell you something. Let's chat for about 30 minutes about everything. I can do everything through Christ who gives me the strength, right? So today's topic is going to be about obesity and addiction. And I have a lot to talk about regarding all of this. So we have been talking about sharing ideas. I come here and I just tell you my experiences, right? We all go through a lot in life. Can be either for the good or for the bad as a human being. And I have been obese, believe it or not. Not obese like, oh my gosh, huge 300 pounds. But as a mom, I had my three kids and all that, all the stress. I'm a licensed massage therapist, 10 years of experience, fitness trainer, and there is a lot to share. What is it? Let's dig deep on it. So, in the last class, last Wednesday, last week, we talked about obesity. So, I read for you the definition of being obese. And this is a subject that never ends pretty much. Because as I get older and as I experience all of this in life, like you gain weight, you have to lose it. You know, in 2024, you get a shot, you lose 20 pounds, maybe in a month. It's very aggressive. You take it, even though it's not for you. You know what I'm talking about? You get a diet all over the night. You get up tomorrow, right? And you have this diet, like you either lower you protein intake or or raise it. You know, either one or the other. You know what diet I'm talking about, where you eat a lot of protein, get a side of a fruit, which God created fruits and vegetables that we should be eating. Eat your broccoli. Ooh, doesn't taste like a sugar or something that picks that energy, that excitement, because we're guided through here, through this one right here. Our mind, brain controls everything else, and that's why we struggle to make changes, to make better decisions. We make a decision today, we'll do so good, but tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow, right? Will we break it because my friend invited me here and there, and then I just break uh, my commitment to myself, because this is a commitment to ourselves. So as we get older, as we get out of high school, then we go to college, then we get married. Okay, you didn't get married, but some people actually, they're not married and they have more stress than a person that a couple, let's say a person that joined another, like a couple, and they have a family. Like I have, as a massage therapist, I have seen people that are single and they're going crazy out there. But it doesn't have to be, it's like a coin. You have one side and then the other. Like it doesn't have to be that different in that aspect. You just have to be a human, pretty much. Anyways, good morning, good morning. This is live streamed and this happens every Wednesday in the morning at 8:30. So I am training myself. I come here, Rosemary, trainer, coach. I come here, guys, to just be here for you as a human being, right? As a human being. I don't want to put a video of my exercises right here and just do it. I go to school, here's the book, here's all the material, right? The teacher is right there and just do it. Oh, send you an email. Here's what you have to do, right? That is not the same as I come here and I talk to you about how to break that addiction. How do you break an addiction? A bad one, because the word says it all. You are addicted. I am addicted to what? Where is the problem? Let's ask ourselves questions. Where is the problem? What type of addiction that is not helping me to accomplish that weight loss and keep it? You lose it, but you want to keep it. You want to keep it now that we're going towards the end of the year. How do you keep it? I'm here to tell you how. Knowing yourselves. You want to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you're just like an empty headed, like just living, going to work, yeah, just paying the bills. And I go to that job. Wow, I went on vacation and now I have to go back to work. I had a person the other day as a client for massage, and I asked her, oh, how so exciting, you're back and you went to that trip. Oh, so cool, tell me about it. And she said, yeah, I'm back and now I have to go to work. I have felt like that before, but that passion that I have, it might take me like a second. Oh, can I just go home? But come on, let's do it. Let's do it. I have to put on the effort to be here. I had to train myself first. But how do you train yourself? Just doing it. It's not thinking about it, it's putting on the work. Make it happen. I remember when I started doing these live streams that I was so uncomfortable and I got my first video and I'm so excited and I had a private Facebook group, and I knew the people that were going to be there because it was private, but that was so uncomfortable. I couldn't talk and I'm doing my exercises on that live stream. It was awful. I was so nervous about it. I didn't know what to say and I was so quiet lifting weights and I knew the camera was right there, right? And then a friend said, but you should be saying something when you're doing the exercises so that they could do it, right? And they could have like a guide of what to do, how to do it, the proper form and all of that, etc. So same for I don't like to cook. Well, if you are overweight or obese, wherever you are, if you want to gain muscle mass, if you want to increase, I don't know, have a better body, just get rid of that hypertension medicine, diabetes. I know it can be hereditary, especially diabetes, but we can also make it worse. I have family that have lost their sight. They cannot see, they're blind as they age. My family history is not that long. Like I didn't really get to meet, like, well, I had a grandparent, only one, but he also passed being young. So where I'm going with all of this is this has to make common sense, but this class is all about a healthy lifestyle can change your life. How? Putting on the practice. Same thing over and over. So I want you to start asking yourself questions. where I'm at. How do you see yourself in, let's not say like 10 years, let's say next year in January? I see myself with a better skin right here after the baby, right? I, oh my gosh, my app, it feels amazing. My posture, my posture has increased tremendously. I used to have this problem right here. I was in pain all the time as a massage therapist leaning forward. What is it that is helping me? Well, exercise, daily habits. I've been drinking more green tea and I don't think about, I have to go get the cup, put the tea. I have to drink the tea because it has so many benefits. It is organic. I like it. So I go ahead and do it. I get up and I know that I have to do my exercises. I have a plan, I have a commitment. So I have to go and do it. Make it happen. Make it happen. But I want you to dig deep in yourselves, inside you. How do you feel about yourselves? What is it that you want to accomplish regarding your body? What is it? I got question number three. What is it that is preventing you from making that step? You know, when it comes to lose weight, it is really hard to choose, okay, should I eat breakfast or not? And then it shouldn't be hard because you went to bed, you slept so many hours, you got up, blood sugar is down, energy is down as well, hydration, you're so dehydrated, you need your water. And a lot of people say that drives me crazy. It's so hard to drink water. It is hard. Is it hard to drink? Actually, it's not. It is not hard to do just this, and just drink it. But that is because we are guided by our mind, and our mind is so powerful. It just wants us to fail sometimes. But at the same time, with that power, when you get that positive view, because you can be either positive or negative regarding every decision in life. When you are negative, you are scared of something. I now ask you another question. What is it that you are scared of? I don't care actually what people think about me right here. I have people saying, when I started doing live streams, that I had a big nose. I replied to that person back, yeah, like everybody else out there, as a human being, you can have a big, small nose, right? That's normal. That shouldn't be putting me down. We shouldn't be letting anybody to put ourselves down. Actually, to yes, to give us, who, if you have a friend actually that gives you that energy, that is there for you. Yes, we always have at least one person. Hey, how are you? Good morning. What's going on? Oh, you have a project and you share that with a friend, and that friend was positive about it. That's your friend. Is there anything that I can do to help you out? That's your friend. So that person is there for you to help you to keep going. But you also, like myself, I have to be positive about making that change, even though my friend, my sister, my family's, all my family crew is gonna be putting their, like, those negative little something, like human beings, because it's us. At the end of the day, is us, is me, Rosemary, Coach Rosemary. She decided to do these videos and she's there because at the end of the day, I have a goal, I have a purpose, and I really want to help people to break that addiction, that habit, so that we can all live. You guys, let's actually take myself out of the plan. Is you, as I just want you to break the habit so that you can live a better quality of life. But it's a daily commitment to ourselves. Even if we go on vacation, even if Thanksgiving Day is coming, that we eat like crazy people. Why? I ask myself every year, right? I live in Georgia. I'm in the US. I'm from the Dominican Republic. Our Thanksgiving Day is at the end of the year, December the 24th. Oh my gosh, in Dominican Republic, they grill a pig, right? A whole pig. And they drink, I mean, eat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving Day. And I'm like, why do we do that? Because it's nice. Well, the idea is to share with friends and family, especially family, right? Reunion. That my friend, for example, well, sorry, my family that lives, for example, I have a brother that lives in Arizona that he can come and join me. And for that day, only once a year, we get together and we prepare a meal. And great, we say, thank you, Jesus, for the meal, all that. You know what I'm talking about, right? I don't have to even give you too much detail, but I have to give you an example so that you know what I'm where is what I'm going with this, right? So, but we overdo it. I mean, who doesn't overeat that day? Why is it? It doesn't have to be that way. I went on vacation not long ago for it was like a 2 nights at a hotel in North Carolina, and I was so committed to myself and connected that I did so good. Even my digestive system improved. I drank lots of water. I was tired the first day, but I was like there. I mean, I have 3 kids, and my daughter didn't want, and my daughter and my boy, they never wanted to get out of the pool. They wanted to enjoy the trip, and that was the idea. It was actually for them, that trip that we took. But me as a coach, I was connected to my body in the morning. I know now that if I have the eggs that are high in protein and I have a little bit, have a cup of oatmeal, I get my carb whole, right? And my protein. And then maybe I got a little bit of fruit for some fiber. Then I can do a little bit of plain yogurt. That, by the way, the buffet has had 4 different kinds of yogurts there. I think it was, or three. And of course, one was plain, no sugar added. But the one that was a strawberry and sugar added is what actually my family want to eat. But not because my family wants to eat that, it means that I have to eat it. And I have talked about it in my live streams. We fail it when we make those decisions. Oh, I'm here with my family, my couple, my friend, my kids, and my kids are eating that, or whoever, right? And then I also have to eat it. Not really. Why? Because we have to make our own decisions. And because we're being weak, scared, right? Not taking aside the time to put on the responsibility to connect with ourselves. That's why we fail when it comes to keeping on the weight loss, going to face the kitchen and prepare our meals, because a drive-through window makes it easier and faster for us. But all of that takes us to an unhealthy lifestyle instead of the opposite. So my experience as as I was overweight, I had my kids, and it was so hard to get off of that um, extra weight. And once that you have a baby, you know what I'm saying. You want to take time with that baby to enjoy the baby. You have to go back to work. You have to make changes. It's so hard. You cannot sleep well. Hormones are crazy. Blah blah blah. And then let me ask you a question. How do you get rid of that extra weight, go back to your normal life, which is not normal any many times it's not normal, because you just have a baby, you have all of the responsibilities. You have to make changes. In previous live streams that I had here a few weeks ago, we talked about change. To be able to accomplish everything in life, change is required. If not, nothing will change. And then you'll say, Rosemary, no change, but how do I change? Well, first of all, what do you have to change? What is that addiction? Addiction. I was addicted to sugar. I will, I will eat it all. Okay, from I mean sugar, you name it, chocolate. You know that chocolate hazelnut bottle that it is so addictive. You either eat it with bread, crackers by itself. You know what I'm saying? It's so delicious. It's just the devil. But I remember those times. Now I laugh about it. Um, I will eat double stuff. Those round. I don't want to say the name of it. You can eat those cookies with milk, and I will get one for my kids. And in the car, I will eat them without control. And I have my something that I have never shared with anybody. I have my office for massage, and when you go to a business, they usually have a little bowl with a candy, peppermint candy. I used to get for Christmas those chocolates, maybe for Mother's Day or Valentine's, and I was eating them all with no control. And when we go to the Bible, it says that the Lord gave us self control. And I have had people saying, "Oh, I don't have self control." We do have self control in a lot of it, self control in a good way. Emotions, the way we feel. Are you stressed out? Is your stress so high that it's hard to control it? Did you did you go through a trauma when you were little, when you were a teenager, etc.? Did you go through a hard divorce? All of those emotions that they just pop out all the time. You just have to go driving and your head starts thinking about everything. Or you called an old friend, you know what I'm saying? And that friend kind of brings back conversations that you don't want to get into. And then we have emotions. And I have a book here that I read from Charles Stanley that I recommend you to read, because we are created by emotions. And that's why it is so hard to get rid of that habit, because of the emotions that we feel, the way we feel. That's why I keep asking you, how do you feel? I was doing a live stream one day in the morning, and a guy asked me, how do I get rid of soda? Well, why do you want to get rid of soda? Why do you want to drink it? Well, the question was why, how he could stop drinking soda. I asked him back, ask yourself question, why? What is it that is uh, going through you when you drink it? How do you feel about it? Because once that you ask yourself the questions and find the answers, you are able to make better decisions. But not because it says in the bottle that the soda drink, whatever it is, has a certain amount of carbs and sugar. And yeah, it says there, my friends and everybody, even the doctor tells me that I shouldn't be drinking it. That is not enough. That's kind of empty. It's better. It makes more sense when you feel it and you ask yourself questions. How do I feel? Because you are the one feeling the stuff. You are the one dealing with dehydration that probably gives you insomnia because you're so dehydrated, so worried, so stressed out. That's why when we go to the doctor, that I haven't been in 6 years, they will not ask you how's your stress, how's your sleep, unless that you tell them, oh, my insomnia, is there anything that I can do about it? Okay, here's your medication, you want to take it 2 hours before going to bed. Oh, you should be taking magnesium, here's the bottle. But can they ask you how much water are you taking in a day? Because the body has a 75 whatever percentage of water. um, Overall, lubrication in the joints, it increases. It is better, it is normal when you joints everywhere, my elbow, my wrist, joints everywhere, the spine. It functions better because of hydration, of what that of that thing that we give our body as it is made of it, you know? Because if we go dehydrated, we can have cramps, we can have digestive issues, our kidneys, you name it, and we're not helping the liver to flush, to do that cleanse that it naturally does. A client asked me, how do I detox my liver? Well, first of all, how did it get toxified, intoxicated? How? You want to know why? How? What happened? How did how did your what is it? Well, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, for example, that if we eat more carbs than what we need, and actually, if we eat when we eat carbs, it becomes sugar and it hides in our muscle. All that has a name, and then you want to burn it. And just walking and doing the daily activities that we talked about in our last class, daily activities, mobility, the normal ones, is not enough. That is not enough. What I'm doing right now is not enough. The body likes to lift so it can get stronger. The body likes challenges, go on a plank and you burn that sugar, but people are so scared to do so. And this is the reason of our live stream. I know a lot of people out there exercise. We have trainers out there, they know this stuff. Actually, some people exercise and they're still are high, way too high in fat. They don't have enough muscle mass, so they're still not that healthy, which we don't have to be perfectly 100% healthy, but it should be better because we might be probably lacking that sleep recovery. We're still dealing with um, that aggressive addiction that is not letting us break that little tiny something habit. But what is your habit? If you're okay, if there is none going on, maybe you had an injury, a car accident, but you want to know, and I have to tell you as a trainer, that you can bring yourself back to where you were at, or almost where you were at, when you give your body what it needs. But you have to make changes to be able to accomplish all of that. So how was I able to break my addiction? Well, I feel like I still have it. Many times in the evening, especially, I get up so early in the morning and I work, I do my massages, and I come home and I get that craving. Actually, many times I'm in the office after lunch. I get a little bit anxious about things, about, oh my gosh, I have to do this before the day is over. And I keep writing notes of what I have to do. So that's something I have trained myself. I have a million notes everywhere that I'm working myself on organizing, because we have to be organized. I've been cleaning my house and organizing my house because I don't want to come here to tell you you should be doing this and that, and I'm not doing it. So I'm also working on that myself as I keep growing, as we keep bring more people to this audience that I'm creating, right? So, how did I get rid of my addiction? Well, understanding that I don't want it for me, understanding that it is so bad for my body as a trainer, that I want to be here clean. My skin looks really nice today. It looks like dry, you know what I'm saying? But and clean. But for that, I had to work on yesterday. I had to get rid of my cell phone before going to bed, because my cell phone is taking off the amount of hours that I need, minutes, whatever it is, to sleep. So I got rid of my phone. Boom. I started the day yesterday drinking a lot of water. I have been eating really good. I mean, healthy in every single aspect. And I am connected with myself. If we are not connected with ourselves, we will be easily throwing the towel, because the connection is just lost, because life is going crazy. Even as a trainer, they told us at school that the only reason that we have to not exercise is when we had a dead in the family. Well, if somebody's sick in your family, you have to take care of that person. Well, when that person is maybe taking a nap, well, you can even take in the bedroom if you're taking care of that person. I mean, this is critical. Just do a couple of planks, do a couple of squats, sit-ups, you know what I'm saying? Stretch your body so that you can keep up with mobility and that you can help yourself to prevent back pain, neck pain, feet pain. I have feet pain, but I work like crazy to be able to be here. So we'll talk about that later on. So it really feels like I still have the addiction because your body just asks for the bad stuff all the time. You know, I'm hungry, but I'm not. And then you go ahead and say, you when you know your tricks, right? You want to know the tricks for that. When I'm feeling like hungry, okay, what time did I eat? Okay, oh, let me drink some water by now, and then I decide what to eat. No, we don't have time, and we go and eat. You know, so if that connection with the food, with the decision, with how you feel, I have to write those down. Actually, those are three. That's a combo. You know, that's a good, really good three. Those are three choices that if they go together, they will really help us to break the habit, the bad habit, the addiction, and understanding the why. Today is the 23rd, is a Wednesday. It is October 23rd, and we start in January. Oh my gosh. Yes, new year, new you. So I want you to ask yourself a question, where I'm at with that commitment and decision that I made at the beginning of the year. You still have more than 2 months, but you want to do a little something today and tomorrow and know yourself and put into practice all the things that I've been telling you guys about. Who am I? How do I want to feel later on? It is easy, but we make it more complicated. But you don't want to be listening too deep to the bad emotions. Scared. Are you scared to come here and play one of my exercises? Click Rosemary. She has a beginner exercise. What do I need? Okay, 3 pound dumbbells. Do I have one? Oh no, but let me just get like two water bottle. Fill it up with two, water bottle. Fill it up with water. Make it a little bit heavy, and just start doing some flies because I want better mobility in my shoulders, healthier shoulders as I age. But if you don't come here and do your thing, nothing will happen. Are you scared? Why? What is it? Right? Emotional addictions. Ask yourself those questions. Answer those for me. Okay, so to do a recap of what we talked about, obesity, addiction, but I want you to know that I go through all of the details about life, about daily decisions. It is because we want to find the answer to the problem. Because once that you find the answer to the problem, it will be easier for you to make the decision. And if you go superficial, you read the book, I mean, you see the book, the cover, right? Superficial, cool. It has a great title. Yeah, you start reading it and then you got stuck, you got scared. But remember that when you connect to the thing and you tell yourself, I'm going to read it because I want to find the answer and I want to know the why. I want to, I want to. But if you want to make more money and you decided to change your job, it's because why was it? Because you wanted to make more money. So with that said, I love this. With that said, come back here, listen to this live stream. You can, I mean, just listen to it. Do not only, I mean, don't be lazy. Let's talk about laziness next Wednesday. I will see you next Wednesday at 8:30 in the morning, Georgia time. And remember that I'm here for you. Remember to go and read Romans chapter 12, verse 12. Do not lose hope, commitment to yourself. Okay? If you need me, go to the description of this video and find my email. Join my newsletter that is coming up soon. Again, healthy lifestyle class. This is it. I will see you next time, and do not miss my exercises that I do live streamed, and I pop on live stream sometimes when I'm at work in the office. So I don't want you to miss that. And I have a cooking class every month. I'm working in all of that. Just ask me and I'll give you the answer. So I will see you next time. May you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe so that you'll know what's going on whenever I bring you a video, etc., etc. With that said, love yourself, listen to your body, mind and body connection. That is the answer to your problems. Bye bye. Stay safe.